G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $1 collection book here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, and really we are only looking for the 2016 changeover coin. We have all the other commemorative coins up until 2021 donation dollar, including all of the dinosaur coins from 2022. So, I've also got the Great Aussie Coin Hunt books. I filled up the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. I'm just waiting for one coin for the Coin Hunt number 2, the T for Tim Tams. And the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, we're looking for D for Darryl Lee, L for Luna Park, and Z for Zebrafinch, to fill that one off for the very first time from circulation. So I'll put those books to the side and we'll get into the coins. I'll mainly be looking at the coins today, both obverse and reverse, because the commemorative of the changeover is on the obverse and I need to look at both sides to see where it's at. That's a 1999 coin, so that our first coin there is the International Year of Older Persons. And our second coin is a 1988 coin, the Bicentennial Celebration, celebrating 200 years of Australia. And then we have the 100 years of Anzac, the 2014. The Spirit Lives, and that's the highest minted of that particular coin. And that is the Mob of Roos. That's the standard $1 coin design. And so we're looking through the front and back of those, looking for the 2016 changeover coin. There's a 2001 coin, and that's the Centenary of Federation, and we checked these coins especially for a rotation error. That seems to be fine. That's a high minted coin, so it goes on the top, and they are the common commemoratives. There's another 100 years of Anzac from 2014. And so hopefully we can find some coins of low mintage. At the end I'll be going through all of the coins again, for looking for 1987, 89, 1990, 91, 2007 and 2012 for years where there were no Mob of Roos issued for circulation. Here we have a 2002 Outback coin, another very common commemorative. And then we have the 2005 Dancing Man, the Peace coin, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. And there we have it for the first roll. So we're on to the second roll. A little bit of coin news, I suppose. A bit topically as we go through this and we go through the Mob of Roos. Let you know that, oh, look at this, we have a J for Jolly Swagman from the 2021 second Great Aussie Coin Hunt. That's a keeper. It's a lower minted coin, definitely a keeper for my wider collection, so it'll go on the bottom row, which is the keeper's row. It's a very shiny 84, but there are a lot of those around. There's a 1986, which is the International Year of Peace. Another very common commemorative, the very first commemorative coin after the $1 coin was started in 1984. There's another 2014 100 Years of Anzac. There's a 2003, the Centenary of Women's Suffrage. Another common commemorative. Another Outback coin. So as we get on to the third or so roll, the common commemoratives will slow down a little bit. We might be able to speed things up, but we might also be able to talk about what I want to talk about, because as the commemorative coins comes out, it ruins my train of thought, interrupts my flow. But what I was going to say in relation to the $1 coins is obviously the recent $1 coin issued from the Royal Australian Mint was an uncirculated 100 Years of Legacy. But we do have some more coins coming out throughout the year. And there we have, first of all, we'll have a look at the APEC Australia from 2007, a common commemorative celebrating the APEC meeting in 2007. And then we have a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, H for Hooroo, Hooroo, saying hello, goodbye from a long way away, distance, 2022. Hooroo. It's common, it's a keeper, definitely a keeper for the collection. And another International Year of Older Persons. We're always checking the common commemoratives as well for rotation errors. Always flicking them over as we go through. Now from 2008 we have the centenary of Scouting in Australia. Celebrating 100 years of Scouting. And that will fill up the very top row, the common commemorative row. Another Dancing Man. And then from 2011 we have the CHOGM, the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Perth, Australia in 2011. And another International Year of Peace. And so I had someone who was from overseas who has been travelling around Australia, and they were at the Royal Australian Mint this week, and they sent me photos because they were viewing some production going on, and they'd been there a couple of times during the week, and there was been no bulk production, but they were there on the week ending probably the 4th of March, and they saw some production of some $1 coins, and they sent me some photos. Here we have a new common commemorative, the Centenary Commonwealth Age Pension from 2009. And I got the photos and I had a look at them, and I could see that they were what looked like to be circulating coins, which was interesting to me because I didn't think we would have any circulating coins. They had the memorial effigy on it, so the Queen Elizabeth effigy with the years of reign, and they look to be, from the zooming of the photograph that he'd sent me, they look to be the big banana. So one of the great big Aussie things, one of the series that had been notified in the last legislative instrument that was coming out. So 2019 Jodie Clark. I'm pretty sure that's a lower mintage, so we will keep that. 2019 Jodie Clark, just 2.1 million, so definitely a lower minted coin, and I will be keeping that one for my wider collection. And then we have a 1993 Landcare Australia. So the big Aussie things, I'm not sure how that will work. Here's another Centenary Federation, we'll check that for rotation. It's a bit of a shame because that one is in pretty good nick. So the big Aussie things was legislated at the end of February, or mid-February, I think the 16th of February, and it was at the same time that the Tooth Fairy $2 coin and the, there's a 1985 that's in good nick. And yeah, so there's a series of those big Aussie things. I think I've spoken about it before, and I saw them, a photo of them preparing the big banana, and they looked like it was a huge hopper full. So a huge hopper usually means a couple of 100,000 worth of coins, which is generally what happens with the Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins individually. There is a Sir Charles Kingston Smith for the first time today from 1997. And generally, if it was going to be about the size of a Great Aussie Coin Hunt, there'd be somewhere between 300 and 500,000, which would mean those big hoppers. So I think they're in production. Don't know when they're going to come out. Obviously, if they've been produced, they've got to get packaged still, sent out to whoever has ordered them, or however they're going to be distributed. And so that was one thing that was definitely good news, looking like they were probably not going to be considered to be circulated coins because they'll be possibly a corporate partner program coin, another Centenary Federation, but not rotated. Dancing Man. So that was definitely something that was very interesting to me, thinking that the Royal Australian Mint have said on their website that there wouldn't be any circulating coins, but then there's these bulk amount of coins for what is considered to be uncirculated or corporate program. So that's Sir Charles Kingston Smith. So that gets me thinking that some of the other coins that have been legislated will probably turn up, not necessarily as a RAM issue. There we have the Centenary of Girl Guiding from 2010. That's the first time we've seen that today, and that goes along with the Scouts as a bit of a mini set. The other coin that I know it will be in production or something will happen with it is coins that are designed for the FIFA Women's World Cup, which is happening in Australia and New Zealand. There's another centenary of women's suffrage. And right after that we have a Making a Difference, Australia's Volunteers from 2003. That's the first time we've seen that today. And I know that FIFA Women's World Cup is happening in Australia and New Zealand in July and August. There's another dancing man. So I'm assuming that at some point we'll get something. The Mint will start producing some of those for distribution around that time, usually around when the event takes place, just like the Commonwealth Games last year in 2022. And there is a number of coins in that series. Another Charles Kingston Smith there. So we have that to look forward to in the middle of the year. There's another Outback coin. And so there's a bit of movement in relation to coins this month. Still, the Parliament's still sitting, but there hasn't been any other determinations as yet. As at the end of February, first week of March, here we have Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation, from 1996. And the Scratch 2017 coin. So there'll be more, obviously, to come on those coins and those series. There'll be a Vegemite series, $2. Looks like there'll be 3 coloured $2 coins for the Vegemite series, but I don't know when they're going to come out and how they're going to come out or anything like that. So we'll wait to get some more info on that. There's another Henry Parkes. And another Outback. So now that we've shared what news I have and what I know about, let's speed things up a little bit here on the hunt. There's only a few rolls left to go, and so we'll speed up now and only slow down if we find anything of any note. And there we have an S for Surf Life Saving from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 from 2019. Definitely a keep up for the collection. And there from 2001 we have the International Year of Volunteers. Another commemorative. So that then brings us on to the last roll. Haven't added too many coins since we sped up. And there's been a number of extra keepers. But having said that, we're still looking for that one changeover coin. We'll continue to look for that. Got a number of 2016 coins, but none of them have been the changeover. There we go, and then the last couple look like not going to be the changeover. So that's a bit of a shame, but we do have some keepers there on the table, which is great. So I'll quickly go through the mob of roos just to see if there's anything else that I may have missed. I'll be back in a sec. Well, I'm back. Unfortunately, there was nothing of any note amongst the mob of roos from the rest of the coins. So what we have today is Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1, the S for Surf Life Saving from 2019. We have the J for Jolly Swagman from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #2 from 2021. And then the H for Hooroo from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #3 from 2022. So a spread of the Great Aussie Coin Hunts, and then a low minted mob of roos, the 2019 Jody Clark, the first year of issue of the Jody Clark effigy. So nothing spectacular, but a couple of keepers for the wider collection. If you like what I do, please think about subscribing, pressing the bell, giving me a thumbs up, and leaving a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and it helps out the channel. So I'll be back for more noodling in a couple more days, so I'll see you then. Bye.